What if I told you that the next Snapdragon chip could launch before you even expect it, and that Samsung might just surprise everyone with a bold Exynos comeback? Yeah, things are getting spicy in the chip wars. We're talking secret testing, custom silicon, unexpected delays, and tech that's pushing boundaries faster than ever. And at the center of it all, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2. Let's dive in before it hits the stage. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you're into epic mobile tech reveals like this video, subscribe to the channel and tap that bell so you don't miss a single bite. Okay, so Qualcomm's doing something it hasn't dared in years, speeding up its timeline. According to reliable whispers, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 could be revealed as early as September. That's a whole month earlier than usual. But why the rush? Two words: MediaTek pressure. Last year, Dimensity beat Snapdragon to the punch. This time, Qualcomm wants the crown back, and fast. Now here's where things get wild. Both Qualcomm and MediaTek are building their next-gen chips on the same insane 3nm process from TSMC. Imagine two supercars revving on the same track. Only one can launch first. And while the specs aren't official yet, early leaks suggest the Elite Gen 2 might clock in at a blistering 5 GHz with its new Pegasus cores. Add in the powerful Adreno 840 GPU, 32 MB of L2K cache, and blazing fast LPDDR6 RAM, you're looking at a monster of a chip. But wait, it gets juicier. Remember when Samsung ditched its Exynos chips for the Galaxy S25 series and went all in on Snapdragon? That wasn't just a flex, it was survival. Their 3nm production was a mess, yields were too low, chips weren't making the cut, and Snapdragon was just better. But now, Samsung's back in the lab. Reports say their 3nm yield rates are climbing, currently around 40%. That's a huge leap forward. If that trend holds, Samsung might just revive the Exynos 2600 for the Galaxy S26 series. Here's the twist. Qualcomm isn't just prepping one chip. Rumor has it, they're developing two special Snapdragon variants just for Samsung. Exclusive silicon, tuned to perfection, possibly built inside Samsung's own Weizing S3 facility. Yep, Qualcomm inside Samsung's house. Talk about frenemies. And while Samsung is planning to manufacture around 1,000 wafers for this next-gen chip, don't let that number fool you. It's not about volume, it's about quality. Will enough of these chips pass performance tests in time? That's the billion-dollar question. So what does this mean for the Galaxy S26 lineup? Well, if you're in the US, China, or Canada, you're most likely getting the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2. Clean, consistent power. But internationally, Samsung's testing a dual-chip strategy again. The base S26 and S26 Plus might ship with the Exynos 2600 in select regions, while the Ultra, no matter where you buy it, will only come with Snapdragon. That's right, the S26 Ultra is going full Snapdragon across the globe. No confusion, no compromises. Just raw performance everywhere. And now let's talk cameras and batteries, because yes, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is bringing some heat. The under-display camera might finally make it. Imagine a display with no punch hole, just smooth glass, edge to edge. Samsung's testing advanced versions of UDC tech, aiming to hide the selfie cam while keeping image quality intact. But insiders are divided. Some say it's not ready, some say it's already being tested in real-world conditions. Will Samsung pull the trigger or hold off for perfection? That's the suspense. Now for the battery. At one point we were dreaming big. 70000 mAh, maybe even silicon carbon cells that charge faster, last longer and take up less space. But the latest whispers point to a more realistic 5500 mAh battery. It's still a jump from last year, just not revolutionary. Then again, with more efficient chips and smarter power management, we might not need those extra 1000 mAh anyway. Time will tell. All eyes are now on Samsung and Qualcomm. Will Exynos rise from the ashes? Will Snapdragon break new performance records before the year ends? And most importantly, which chip will you trust in your next phone? Let me know in the comments, Team Snapdragon or Team Exynos. I want to hear your pick. Thanks for hanging out till the end. And if you're loving the tech buzz, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've got more leaks and surprises coming your way. Until next time, stay sharp and stay curious. Sam out.